everyone, I'm Katie Filling with the Venture Philly Group, and I want to welcome you to Rittenhouse Square. This classic neighborhood is a true Philly staple and one of the most popular areas of our city. We want to tell you about some of our favorite spots that might not be your most popular results on your Google search. First, I want to say thank you to our sponsors, Mortgage Country, for making this video possible. Let's explore. This lively neighborhood sits west of Broad Street and runs north to south from Market Street to Pine Street. It truly sits right in the heart of the city, right in the center of it all, so it's very easily accessible by public transportation, but it's also walking distance to so much, which is a huge appeal of this neighborhood. Rittenhouse Square has a high-end urban city feel. It's really where you're going to find that hustle and bustle of big city life. It's one of the most expensive, long-standing, and iconic neighborhoods in Philadelphia. It also sort of has a little bit of a European feel with a lot of outdoor cafes and narrow streets to wander. It's where you're going to find some of the best restaurants in the city, local Philly shops, high-end stores, galleries, theaters, and so much more. And then right in the center of the neighborhood, you have this serene and beautiful park. It's lined with benches and big trees and grass areas. You can pop down on a blanket. It's really just a great spot for sunbathers, readers, families, artists, really anyone who just wants to sit back, relax, and take a little bit of a break from the big city. So a quick little history on Rittenhouse Square. It became the pinnacle of class and elegance back in the mid-19th century when the city's elite started coming into the area and building these grand houses on the streets of Rittenhouse Square. Then, followed by another generation of upper class people, they started moving into the high-rise buildings that you see right here on the square. And still today, you can feel that kind of upscale, high-end feel in this area. Rittenhouse Square is a fast-paced environment. There's always something to do, so it's not going to leave you bored. But somehow, it also manages to have this sort of laid-back atmosphere, so it really is just a great inviting place for people to sit back and enjoy the city. There are several events throughout the year that turn Rittenhouse Square into an open-air marketplace and event space. Some of those include the Rittenhouse Square Fine Art Show, the Rittenhouse Row Spring Festival, Ball on the Square, and many more. Also, every Saturday in the square, there's a farmer's market from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., which is a great place to get locally sourced ingredients and just see what some of the local makers are putting out. You can also catch a show at the Plays and Players Theater on Delancey Street. You could grab a cup of coffee at La Colombe and wander through the beautiful streets. But really, the main event here in Rittenhouse Square is shopping, eating, and drinking. Not so bad, right? Rittenhouse Square is another one of those areas that it is so hard to choose our favorite restaurants because there are so many, but we're going to do our best. So first up, we have to mention the iconic Park. This traditional French bistro that sits right on the square is one of the most famous restaurants in the city. Then you have Barclay Prime, which has continuously rated one of the top steakhouses in the city. Next, you have A Kitchen and A Bar, which is a stylish American bistro, always a great spot. Then you have Rouge, which is also right on the square. They have a great outdoor seating area that gets decorated for the season. Next up is Porcini, which is an awesome Italian BYOB spot, a great neighborhood bar. Then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a beloved corner eatery. And finally, Vernick, which is a great American restaurant and a classic Rittenhouse brownstone that is many people's favorite. If you're looking to go on a shopping spree, Rittenhouse is the place to do it. It is very easy to give your wallet a good little workout here in this area. You'll find a lot of the stores on Walnut Street and Chestnut Street, and of course you do have most of those major name brand stores, but we do have a lot of really great local stores in Philly as well, and we wanted to mention a few of those. So first up, you have Boyd's, which is a landmark department store, has been around for years, sells elegant apparel for men and women. Then you have Lagos, yes, that really well-known jewelry brand. The flagship store is right here in Philly. And finally, De Bruno Bros. This Italian gourmet market has been a neighborhood staple since the 1930s. When it comes to real estate in Rittenhouse Square, there are three major types of homes you'll see in this area. They are luxury high-rise condos, brownstone conversions, and single-family homes. So first, those luxury high-rise condos, many of them will be found right on the square. They come with great convenience and amenities like gyms, pools, 24-hour concierge, and more. Rittenhouse is also known for its historic brownstones. There's so many throughout this area, and a lot of them have now actually been converted into multi-family properties, meaning they have multiple units inside them, and those are great for first-time home buyers, and you'll find a lot of those on streets like Locust, Pine, and Spruce. And finally, Rittenhouse is home to some of the most beautiful, historic, extravagant single-family homes. It's really like Philadelphia's version of a mansion. Right now, I'm on the 1800 block of Delancey Street, and here, this is one of the best examples of some of these gorgeous, gorgeous homes. A lot of these actually sell for millions of dollars. In Rittenhouse Square, homes definitely come with a higher price tag. As of August 2022, the average sales price in Rittenhouse Square is $748,000. We hope you enjoyed this tour of Rittenhouse Square. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel if you want to see other neighborhood videos or real estate tips and tricks that we'll be putting out very soon.